An interesting appeal. I thought that was mostly back.
I think Pollock is just making sure that umpire Billy Bowden is well aware of what's happening here, just waking him up.
Between second slip and gully and away for 4. First runs off the bat for the West Indies.
The Fuller delivery, right leg not coming forward at all. Perhaps 8 inches or foot in front of the batting crease, not really stretching forward.
Mid-off, can't stop that.
Well, Sean Pollock, I think, will be helpful to Chris Gayle. I just
Sized away over third man for 4 more. 3 boundaries to Chris Gayle in the first over. Puts it away. It was a lawful toss. Gets hold of it and goes all the way for another boundary for Gayle. And he's scored 16 runs today, all in boundaries. Over extra cover now. So as is quite obvious, a tremendous blow by Chris Gayle for 6. As Ian Bishop was saying, he's a very strong man, and when he hits it, it stays hit, as that one did. 41 for 1. Powered away off the back foot for yet another 4 from Gayle. Raises the West Indies 50. Not running much. It was there for the taking. It was short. It was outside the off stump. And equally dealt with. What a shot. Mid-off step back. Extra cover in. And Gayle just stands up there and bangs it to the boundary between the two of them. Had a crack at that. It's gone very high. And just on the bounce for 4.
There was a man in the deep backward square position on the offside. That would have been a catch if he had still been out there.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. It would have gone straight down his throat. The change that Graham Smith made was put 2 men back on the hook, actually, to take that man away from there. Crack! 6! Brilliant!
As I said, he's not afraid to go over the top, over extra cover. He's a strong man, Chris Gayle. He hits it, it will go all the way, taking him in that direction. Bang! Immediately he hit that, I saw that was going to be 6. Face of the bat pointing upward. No intention to keep that down.
I thought there was a bit of a chance it might have been caught as well. He's pulled that away. That's a mighty blow. Another 6. Third 6 for Chris Gayle. Doesn't matter to Chris Gayle that Atwell Prince is out on the square leg boundary. He still looks to play this resounding pull stroke. There's an air of defiance in Chris Gayle's innings, and it's heartening the West Indies supporters in the recreation ground here in Antigua.
Edge through where third slip would have been. There's none again. And it goes for 4.
Would this have carried, I wonder?
Edge stand drop into the gap between the wicketkeeper and the first slip, and all the way through to the boundary.
There's a huge gap between Boucher and Smith.
Not quite where you expected it to go, Chris Gayle, but will go all the way, what you think, or will it just pull up? No, it gets there. Looking for that to the offside though, I would think.
And he's got it through. It's on for 4. So he's into 99.
And that boundary now takes him 1 away from 3 figures.
That's it. Chris Gayle's got 100. 700 in Test cricket for the tall left-handed Jamaican. It's the 5th 100 in this Test match, the 50th 100 in the 20 Test matches that have been played at the Antigua Recreation Ground. It's been a rich in entertainment, especially before lunch, and it's pushed the West Indies to 137 for 1. He's got that through, and the power of his shots will carry it to the boundary, even though it's closed up on that boundary. So the South African batsmen throughout their innings, through there again, gap between first slip and gully, and it's gone through for another 4 for Gale, and starts off with the boundary. Slighted half volley, and Gale puts it away.
A lot has been said about Chris Gayle's power.
Sliced away. No third man, and another boundary for Gale. Beautifully played. No effort in that shot. Just sweet timing and placement. He's placed that really well too. Found the gap between forward square leg and mid-wicket for another 4. 150 for Chris Gayle now. Very big appeal. Gayle was a long way stretching forward. Billy Bowden reckons couldn't give it. It would have been outside Austin as well.
Well, you'd have to say that Chris Gayle wasn't offering a stroke if he's going to...
Cut away. There's no man out, third man. And even if there was, he might not have been able to get around to it. Yet another 4 for Gayle. Inside edge and just past the keeper. First ball from Pollock. Oh, a boundary for Gayle, but inadvertently Boucher couldn't get around.
Got himself a bit of a awkward situation there, Chris Gayle. We saw some fiery bowling from McKay and Cheney, but it's a couple of runs to go and it's brought up 200. He wanted that, he's got it. He's just short of his highest test score now. Very
Magnificent. That is magnificent.
because that would have happened. He would have had to chase if Prince hadn't filled the previous one. That's a very good shot indeed. Another boundary to Chris Gayle.
The ball before went to Axwell Prince's right. Chris Gayle decided that the only way he would get a boundary with the sweeper is to hit it to his left and hit it in the gap. Scored a lot of runs with that shot in this match. In his career as well.
What a great shot that was. No foot movement at all, basically. He just hammered it for 4. Just the one movement, that's all it was. And that was about...
Oh. I don't know what Gayle was thinking of then. He hit it straight back to Callis and said yes. Oh, smiles all around now. Oh, he's threaded that through the gap. The long off has just got round and got a hand on it. And Deckian and Feeney combining in the outfield.
He's a powerful man. When he hits that ball, it stays hit.
Need one out there if you're going to bowl short and wide outside off stump. Gale has picked that off with ease.
Well, he has a lot of protect.
A leisurely single. Billy Bowden picks up that boundary mark. The 400's up. 405 for Fielder. So the follower
Hacks it off the bat, but he really does hit the ball very hard. He gets his 250 with a characteristic shot. Raises the bat for the 5th time in the innings to mark a landmark. But that really is a trademark shot by Gale, standing up tall, banging off the back foot.
If you score so many runs in that region, there's no movement of the feet again. It's just a bit of a stand and deliver, but he is so powerful, Chris Gale.
1-1 there, though.
It's almost the best way to conserve energy in the heat. 2 deliveries ago. Since the last boundary. He's got it. Chris Gale, 300. Individual score of 300 and more in the history of Test cricket. The 5th by a West Indian, following Brian Lauer's 400 not out and 375 here on this ground.
That's beautifully placed and nicely timed. The strength is going to take it all the way for 4.
There's that placement again.
Going to back pass the ball, chases on. Charles Lagerfeld, who, oh goodness me, was basically just a scored at that. Should have got the full body dive out, I think, and tried to with the hands rather than the feet. End result, yes, it's a boundary. McCain-Finney at least finds it a little bit humorous. I'm sure that Monty's on deck, he doesn't after that ball. Lagerfeld, it's gone past him again, he's not going to get this one, that's going to be 4. Jacques Callis is not too impressed with that. I think there's a couple of South Africans thinking that maybe the old dive should have come out there as Lagerfeld was slowly turning to chase. 5 off the over. 504 for 3. Got him! John Deckie's picked him up. Chris Gale's innings. Chris Gale's magnificent innings has finally ended. It really has been a treat to be here and witness this superb knock for Chris Gale. It has been special, but it has finally come to an end. That's nice to see as well, the South African players going up and congratulating him. Just about every one of them. In fact, they're all coming in now. He's going to be congratulated all the way back, I think, from the South Africans. There'll be a few claps as well from them, and I'm sure from the change room and also from the crowd here in Antigua. The end of a superb exhibition.
Standing ovation for Chris Gale. I think he's a little bit disappointed though, but that was a magnificent knock. You wonder to yourself if you can get 300 runs and be disappointed at the end of it all, but that was a magnificent knock from Chris Gale. It's a pity that a few more weren't here. That's Gravy congratulating him with a big hug. It's 512 for 4.